why defining goals is very important in investment, and also what happens if we invest without an objective. Industry expert Mr. Gururaj will explain this to you now with real life examples. Gururaj, over to you.
Be clear for which goal you are investing. As I said, understand your risk profile, whether you want to take medium risk or you are a conservative investor. Understand yourself accordingly. Your asset allocation is nothing but how much in equity, how much in debt, how much in gold. That is what we call it as asset allocation, right? Then always build a portfolio. Don't make this mistake of going and investing in a fund. Say, for example, today everybody will talk about small cap and mid cap. Why? Because it has given some 30% return or 35% return, and last couple of years it has been doing well, right? Because this is not going to be permanent. So you can't put all your money in small cap or a mid cap portfolio today, because this is going to change. Anything which has given an excess return will automatically correct itself, right? This has happened. 100% it will happen. Right? When it will happen, we don't know. That's where you have to be very clear about how much risk I have to take, how I have to invest. Don't go by returns. So you have to build a portfolio. It should have a large cap, mid cap. We'll see that as we go forward. I'll show you how we can do that. Right. These things will actually try to manage the risk of your portfolio. That's all we are trying. Because see, please understand that market risk is always there, right? And risk like corona and all those things are also there in life, right? Our life itself is a question mark. We don't know how long we'll live. Something can happen. So these risks are part and parcel of our life. We have to accept that. Right? So the point is having understood the risk, but how I can mitigate the risk is what we are trying to understand. As in for example, it is very simple, right? I don't know about my life means the easiest thing I can do is buy a term insurance policy and sit quiet. Because anything happens to me, my family is taken care of, right? So there is a mitigation to that risk. Similarly, in investments, I have to see that, boss, how do I diversify my investment and reduce the overall risk of the portfolio. So that is what I need to do it, right? So for example, what happens here is, so you be clear about the goal. Last week, I was in Coimbatore and Tirupur for investor awareness program with Nanya Vigda. So in this Q&A session, one lady said, sir, I have invested 4 lakhs in a small cap fund that has become 11 lakhs plus something today. What should I do? This was the question she asked. I said, for what purpose you had invested this 4 lakhs? She didn't have an answer. There is no purpose, right? Now, the problem for her is, what should I do with this? Should I book profit? Should I continue? Now, when you are not attaching a goal to it, what is that we can tell? Say, for example, if she had said, this money I had kept for my daughter's marriage, the next simple question I would have said is, how much more time you have for the daughter's marriage? If she said, no, only 2 years are there, I said, please withdraw the money, keep it safe. Right. If she has said, no, another 10 years for my daughter marriage or 5 years for my daughter marriage, I would have said, book some profit and continue to be in that scheme. Right. Why I'm saying is, unless you are clear with the goal for which you are invested, your decision to sell is not going to be easy, because you will be tested with all the situations. In investment, you will be tested with all this because we don't know. See, the point here is, I can tell today simply, boss, book all your profits, sit quietly. You will curse me if market goes up from here and another 20% opportunities. He says, boss, what a fool he is. I believed him and 30 years experience and all. They said I trusted him and I lost money, right? Because these situations are going to come in your investment journey. Yeah, this will keep happening, repeating, right? Reverse will also happen. You will see 30% loss. That time also you will come and ask me the same question. What is that question? Sir, I've already incurred 30% loss. Will it become zero? Right? Before it becomes zero, let me protect that remaining 70%. Because becoming zero is ruled out. Let's be clear about it. Becoming zero is ruled out. We are not investing in some dead investments where the value becomes zero. And I'm diversifying all my investments, right? I'm not putting in, if you go and see a mutual fund portfolio, it will be some 50, 60 stocks. Unless you go into a specific category like an index fund or whatever it, right? Or a focus fund or something. Why I'm saying never think that my money will become zero. It can never become zero, right? 30-40% loss is possible. We have seen it. 2008 we have seen. Recently in 2020 we have seen. And some amount of correction in between 2008 and 2020. All that will keep happening. Yeah. So I can't avoid that. The moment you decided to take risk, you can't avoid that.
Thanks for your detailed explanation. Are you in search of a personal guide who can remove the stress of handling your finances, then please feel free to avail our expert consultation. And also, you can attend our webinars to gain investment related insights. Both the consultation and webinar are absolutely free, and you can find the link in the below description. Please like and share, and do subscribe to Holistic Investment.